Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well and are staying healthy and safe. So in today's video, I'm going to go over my eyeshadow and eyeshadow palette collection. So if you guys are interested, let's get right into it. Okay, so before we get into my actual palettes, I am going to go over the eyeshadow stick that I have and that I use quite often. So this is from e.l.f. and it is from their Mint Melt collection. It is their No Budge eyeshadow, again part of their Mint Melt collection. And this one is in the shade Ice Cream. I don't know how well you can see that because I don't know. My phone never likes to focus. Anyway, so look how gorgeous that is. Oh, so smooth and so pretty. And actually, this end comes apart, and then you have a sharpener so that you can sharpen the stick, so you always have a nice sharp edge. So very clever. I really like this a lot. When they say no budge, they mean no budge. And I really, really like this a lot. It stays, it's really nice. It's very creamy, very smooth. And yeah, tempted to try out some more of the e.l.f. Eyeshadow sticks, because this one is really nice. And speaking of e.l.f., I have two of their bite-sized eyeshadow palettes. I have Rose Water and Cream and Sugar. I played around with these a little bit. They're very pigmented. So I think these are like $3. You can't beat it. And I like using these together actually. I like using this shade right here and then this shade with one of these shimmers. Really pretty. Or even that shimmer too would be cool. So it's nice little palette if you're traveling or you're just starting out with eyeshadow. But yeah, these are really nice. I'll have to play around with them a little bit more, but they're good. You can't beat it for only $3. You just can't. Next, I have the Tarte Unleashed Palette. Let me open it up. I have gotten quite a bit of use out of this palette. Now, honestly, I have not been reaching for this palette all that often recently, but I really want to get into using this palette more often again because it's a really good palette. And I love that Tarte released a vegan eyeshadow palette. Super exciting. I actually did do an unboxing of this on my channel, so I will be sure to post the link to that in the description if you guys are interested. And yeah, it's a really nice palette. It blends out pretty well, and you get a good amount of pigment, not too much, but not too little. The shimmers are pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty decent palette overall. Okay, so I have the Colourpop in a Trance palette. This is actually my first and only Colourpop product. I know, hard to believe. Colourpop is just one of those brands I want to try more from. But anyway, so as you can see, I get quite a bit of use out of this palette, especially this row right here. and that. Honestly, I do not use the glitter shade right here in the middle. I'm not big into glitter or anything like that. The mattes are okay. They're decently pigmented. Maybe they could just be a little bit more pigmented. I actually do not like these two shimmer shades right here. Or these two shades right here. They don't last on the eyelid very well. So what I'll end up doing is using the e.l.f. shadow stick underneath. And then I'll use one of these shades to top it off, and that works very well. So yeah, not very long lasting shimmers. But overall, it's a pretty good palette. Pretty pigmented, it blends out pretty nicely, and I do love the colors in here. So yeah, the mirror broke. So, like, not the actual mirror itself, but it's supposed to be right here, but it fell off. So, and then, oh, I'm so excited for this palette. This is the Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. Yes, Urban Decay and Tarte released vegan eyeshadow palettes. Yes, I'm so excited. Oh, look at those. Oh, so pretty. I love the mattes in here. The mattes are very smooth, very blendable. They're pretty easy to work with. Again, I have the same problem with the shimmers, as in the shimmers in the Colourpop palette, where I end up having to use this e.l.f. shadow stick underneath the shimmers in here. Otherwise, they just are not going to stay all that well, unfortunately. But I do love the mattes. This is a really good formula. So I'm willing to overlook the shimmers not being very good, because the mattes are awesome. So yeah, another really good palette. I love this palette. Alright, so that about does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or video requests, you are always free to leave them down in the description, in the comments, excuse me. And as always, you can find me on Instagram at xgracefullyveganx and on Vegan Amino at gracefullyvegan. Links are always in the description. Alright, I will catch you guys in my next one. Take care.